Hello and welcome to the Handmade Traveler Workshop. Hi, I'm Pamela Theresa, medium in the raw, and I finished this beautiful Handmade Traveler journal. Oh my goodness, this has been such a pleasure to create. I'm going to take you through this journal today so you can see what's on the inside. This is handcrafted by me. In case you missed it, I'm Pamela Theresa, medium in the raw. Hello. If you would like to join me on the incredible spiritual journey, please go to mediumintheraw.locals.com, and to schedule a session with me, go to mediumintheraw.com. I mentioned the mediumintheraw.locals.com because I'm fixing to create another Heavenly Traveler journal where I'm actually going to make the videos and the creation of the whole journal, but it will be a giveaway for the members of our mediumintheraw.locals.com. That'll be so cool. I have already given away some beautiful Heavenly Traveler little mini journals to the supporters of our mediumintheraw.locals.com, and I'm still receiving names from and addresses from the members, and so this one will be sent out. And you might be wondering what's in this cute little package here. It's a beautiful talisman that I created out of poker chips, customized online. Hope springs eternal on one side, positive mental attitude on the other. So a free gift for supporters of mediumintheraw.locals.com. It's $8 a month and you get tons and tons of content, or you could be a member for free. Anyway, very quickly wanted to share that with y'all. I create the Heavenly Traveler journals in the effort to guide people to document their journey with their loved ones who are on the other side, who I call the Heavenly Travelers, because they travel to the physical realm to communicate. Now, understand this. Everybody has spirit communication, has the ability to communicate with their loved ones who are on the other side, because it's the soul that powers the body. The physical body is the coat for the soul. We are all eternal beings. It's just coming into that awareness that spirit communication exists. One of the best way to validate up is to document your journey by what I call the spiritual breadcrumb trail. So your loved ones on the other side, who are the Heavenly Travelers, they use the physical world around you to communicate with you. So it might just be the case that you have somebody who has transitioned, who has crossed over, who you love dearly, and maybe their favorite color is green. Don't be surprised if you're a member of mediumintheraw.locals.com don't be surprised when you receive a green Heavenly Traveler. That is the spiritual breadcrumb trail, and they use the physical world around you because everybody has spirit communication. And so for some reason or another, I'll be guided to send this out to a particular person. And I know this because I received information from other members of mediumintheraw.locals.com who said, oh my gosh, this is the perfect journal. Anyway, your loved ones communicate with you, but it's up to you to be like that spiritual detective and document it. So years ago, the spirit world guided me to create the Heavenly Traveler journals and gift them and sell them and really guide my clients. If you'd like a read with me, go to mediumintheraw.com. Anyway, to guide my clients to document the journey, meeting with a medium, such as I am a medium, a true-born medium, it is really my job to prove the continuity of life. That being said, it's also my job and your loved ones here on the other side, the Heavenly Travelers, to deliver information to where you can work with them following the read. So that way you don't need the medium, because you really don't, because you are an eternal being. Okay, so let's get into this Heavenly Traveler journal. It's handcrafted, handmade by me. I will be adding it to the Etsy shop, the Heavenly Traveler Etsy shop. If you're interested in purchasing this journal, go to theheavenlytraveler.com and it'll take you right over to my Etsy shop. Okay, so I want to start with the cover and what I did to create this cover. I first took some chipboard, cut it down to 12 by, let's see here, because here's one that I've already created that I'm going to actually be adding to, and I will probably film this one. Anyway, so basically what I did is I cut the chipboard down. I think this is like 12 by 8. This is a 2-inch spine, 4 3/4, I do believe, is what this winds up being. Anyway, I took some flexible modeling paste, okay, and I added it to. Plus also I secured the spine with tie back to where it's going to be really, really, really strong. And then I took with a stencil this modeling paste. I created this beautiful design. I used paint. Where'd my paint go here? For this beauty, I used this beautiful gold chrome metallic paint. And then I added a little bit of Distracts to just kind of give it a little bit of darkness and a little bit of texture too as well. So that is very pretty. And these journals take time. Like I said, they're handmade. They put these pretty corner edges here, these metallic, to protect the edges of the book here. And then also with this particular one, the one that's fixing to go up in the Etsy shop, I took some faux suede fabric and glued it to further secure and also make it pretty, the spine. And of course, and it's just lovely Heavenly Traveler. Oh my. So here's this beautiful heart. I have friends that have gifted me old jewelry that they'll no longer use. And so I incorporate them into the Heavenly Travelers. And it's a pretty little key. This right here, the closure on this particular journal, I'm using seam binding. I love this style here, where it wraps around the book. And that's important. You need plenty of space. So it ties right here. You need plenty of room, by the way, because eventually the recipient of this journal, they will be adding a lot. They will be adding a lot of journaling. And by the way, this particular journal has 300 pages front and back of journaling, junk journaling. I'll show you as we get into it how it works. And so I made the decision to make a long wrap for this baby because I know, and I've sold a lot of these, they wind up being very chunky. And my clients who have purchased these, they really use them and they add memories, photos, items they find. Like this is a piece right here of jewelry. You see that cross that Stephen, my honey, found outside on our driveway. And I just showed it from out of nowhere. Right? Isn't that pretty? This, obviously, is part of the spiritual breadcrumb trail, and he noticed it. He picked it up. It's relevant to him, but it will be added to a Heavenly Traveler journal. But when you have your own Heavenly Traveler journal, you can add whatever you want to. So we'll start with the inside cover. This is actually the design of this one. There's a lot of birds and nests in here. So the inside cover, we have a space right here, right? To add photos, to add whatever you want to add to this. So anyway, I love the fact, so this particular journal, Heavenly Traveler journal, boy, oh boy, it's going to be filled to the gill when somebody starts working with it. And the first tab here, it says Heavenly Traveler on purpose. So you'll see there are 4 tabs here, okay, right? The first one is the Heavenly Traveler section. I'll show you in a minute here. The second section is Memories, which is a nice little junk journal that I created. And the third section is Breadcrumb Trail. You'll see as we go. And then I added a note section. Now, each one where the tab is, there is a space on either side, right? And then I added to the tab this pretty jewelry here. And I just clipped it on with a safety pin that I actually colored or dipped in alcohol ink to where it has that pretty bronzy color to match the journal. So every step along the way, these journals are really quite cool. And I added this little clip here. And here's just a little space for the recipient can add little notes in there. But I just clipped that onto there. Let me show you something here. So these are handmade, hand cut. I print out these journals here. which is really neat too because the recipient can pull them out right here to journal. And this is the spiritual journey right here, the Heavenly Traveler. And so this is the journal for the recipient to journal. So there's 2 little journals in here like that, you see. So that's a spiritual journey. We're guiding people to write stuff down nowadays. See if I can stay in shot. Now under the memories tab here, pretty jewelry here, I created this junk journal, and it's pretty cool. Again, they're all removable, so that way the recipient can pull them out and work with them. Now, all the paper added to this particular journal is tea dyed, coffee dyed, and it's so neat because this is where you can add photos, stickers, just really have fun with this junk journal. Also added pockets here, front and back, and it says, "Our precious moments, simply beautiful memories, Heavenly Traveler." And so we'll go ahead and put this back in here properly. There's a lot that goes into creating these Heavenly Traveler journals. I created this flap here. There's a little magnet here, and this says, memories depends on ourselves. I'm sorry, happiness depends on ourselves. Okay. So remember, this is the memories tab here. And again, each tab, you see that there's a pocket on either side to add. So anyway, there's a magnet right there, keeps that closed. This is adorable. You have 2 photos, and it says, "Love you more. Seek and find strength." Added that. And then right here it says, "Things you love." So I created a little folder. And then here, just can jot down memories, maybe add a little photo there, and journal right here a little bit too as well. It's all in the details. And I secured these tabs with, I have a heart punch. Is that adorable or what? It makes it stronger on the side. You'll hear my happy voice when I create and I share with these Heavenly Travelers. It's different than my voice when I read, when I deliver messages and spiritual messages, because this is my happy place. And then also too, there's a little pocket right here. Now we're heading into the breadcrumb trail section. So breadcrumb trail, these are the journals where you can really bullet point. And look at the spiritual breadcrumb trail with the pretty birds. Look. And then here could be a little bookmark right here. Add spiritual breadcrumb trail. Look at the cute birds. Anyway, this particular journal, I just wanted to show you, is that pretty or what? So it's really created, the spiritual breadcrumb trail is all about creating a bullet point list of certain things that happened. And then that way you can go back and reflect, and then it's kind of like math. It all adds up, that journey. And here's another spiritual breadcrumb trail journal. And by the way, y'all know that these are all removable. So you can pull them out and journal in them that way. It's super easy. This is not going anywhere. You can just add that. This is a pretty little butterfly one that I created. Isn't that adorable? Spiritual breadcrumb trail, Heavenly Traveler. Here's another pocket. Under notes, I included some index cards on either side here. Those are the larger ones. Here are the smaller ones. And then in each one of these has a pretty little dangles. I love that. And so the back here is the same situation as the front, where the recipient, here's a nice little pocket where they can add whatever it is they want to add. Super cool. And I know that if you have loved ones here on the other side, you have tons of things that you could already add to this. And so then, in order to close it, you just take this piece right here, wrap it around, this ribbon, this piece. Wrap the ribbon around just like so. And this, pull that through. Ta-da! Is that gorgeous? Anyway, so that's this Handmade Traveler journal. Again, it will be up on my Etsy store. Go to thehandmadetraveler.com. It'll take you right to my Etsy shop. I'm very excited for the recipient of this to receive it. It's hard to let them go, y'all. I love these journals. I've been working on this particular journal since 2018. I've made a lot since then, but this is a part of, I think I had 5 of them in this particular collection where I created this particular type of cover. This one's up and coming. I'll be creating this one. And remember, I do have some giveaways for Heavenly Travelers on mediumintheraw.locals.com. mediumintheraw.locals.com. To schedule a session with me, go to mediumintheraw.com. I do Zoom sessions and in-person sessions. I'm here in Jacksonville, Florida. Anyway, so this is pretty awesome. I look forward to connecting with you. And I will be, again, filming the making of another Heavenly Traveler journal and uploading it here to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. If you like this video, thumbs up, please. Make a comment below. Tell me, actually, you can make a comment in this comment section below if you would like to, sharing with me how you connect with your loved ones here on the other side. Okay, that's all for now. I hope you have a most beautiful day. I love you all so very much. And as always, carry on.